Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk and I'm Heidi Smith. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the United Kingdom, and today I want to share another project using the lovely World of Good suite, which is a fabulous travel and all sorts of occasions, actually travel and thank you kind of themes, but it comes with a fabulous designer series paper, which is what I'm focusing on today, with this fun card here, and it comes with this gorgeous brass foiling. So the papers are 12 by 12, and on one side they are brass foiled, on the other side they've got sort of flat colours, and 4 of the 6 designs on the front are foiled, and then you've got 2 which aren't. But as you can see, lovely colours, map themed, and they go with this stamp set, which is great in terms of anybody who's got to travel or for journaling, but also for thank you. But adventure awaits. I just always think that can be used for so many occasions, whether someone's going to a new job or just going away for a little while or doing something new and different. And this lovely one, "You make the world a better place," I think is a fabulous sentiment that you could use for all sorts of occasions. So those are that's the stamp set I'm going to use, and I'm also using the lovely Itty Bitty Birthdays, which is a great staple to have in your stash. Lots of different fonts and fun things for Itty Bitty Birthdays. So that's what we're starting with. This is also a bit of a scrap buster card, so if you've got little scraps of DSP left over, perfect for that. And I've just used the lovely Banners Pick a Punch for my for my tags, and you can see I've alternated between the kind of pointed end and the tag end. And what I've done is I've just got some scraps of paper which are anywhere between sort of either 3/4 or an inch in width, which I've got there, and I'm just going to kind of really build the card up as we go along. And I'm actually unusually going to do the stamping afterwards. Usually I'd do it before, although I suppose I could. Yes, we could do it. So card base, standard card base, so 10.5 centimetres in width by 29 centimetres, so 4 1/8 by 11.5. That's my punch hitting the floor. Hopefully it is still going to work. I've got my Mossy Meadow ink here, and I've actually used the other scroll that comes in the stamp set, which I'm just going to sort of randomly stamp across my card, coming off at the sides as well sometimes. So you can just rotate that around. That was just a little bit different. Caught the edge on one of those. Might be have to have an opportunity for embellishment on that one. And so while I'm here, I might as well do my sentiment as well. So I'm just going to take a piece of Whisper White and just trim that down, just to probably an inch wide. Which I'm off camera, so you won't be able to see it, but I've cut it just to an inch in width. And I'm going to do the same with a piece of Mossy Meadow, which I've got here, just to add that behind as well. And then all I need to do is grab my punch, which has survived being dropped onto my floor, and I'm just going to add those in. Just check it's the right way up, and just pop that in there. And that's going to come, and I'm going to sort of take that sort of quite, sort of a fair way away across there, and I'm going to leave that overhanging on the edge until it's on. It just saves worrying about it too much, and it just means you can line it up right at the very bottom and then trim that off, and then you can use that further up one of your shorter pieces. Okay, so I'm going to come in with probably one of my Mossy Meadow pieces, and so I'm just alternating between the 2 punches. So you've got on the one side the stuff flag end and the other the stuff pointed end, and just adds a little bit of interest, and then trim that away again. banner here with our globes. And I say this is, you know, sort of card that you can pop together with whatever you have, and it really means you're making the most of those bits and pieces of card that you happen to have lying around. Because, you know, we don't like expensive stuff, we don't want it to go to waste. And much as I love having my DSP and stroking it, I know, you know, we do need to use it up sometimes. Okay, so we're building that up. That piece is going to go right at the top. Let's have a look. Probably this one. Haven't used that yet, so just a little narrow one. And then, so just all you're doing is, I mean, some of these pieces are quite small, so as with that one, which I've now popped in, you might want to use one of your post-it notes just to help with that, which I'm obviously not going to be able to find because I haven't planned on using it. Oh well, let's have a look what else we've got. I don't want to introduce any blue, I just want to keep it to kind of the neutrals. So I'll just pop this little piece in here. And then last little bit at the top. Probably could have done with being a 3/4 of an inch, so I might just use this small piece here and just keep that just nice, save having to trim two edges. My snail has just run out. Do a very quick changeover on that. Sounds a bit healthy, doesn't it? Okay, and just pop that on the top there. And again, just come and trim away. And then all I'm going to do is just take literally just a kind of 1/4 inch, probably slightly less, slightly more, perhaps yeah, narrow strip, just because I think it just adds a little bit of sparkle to that edge. So we can just come down. Again, just trim away afterwards. Better to have it a little bit long and trim it away than have it short. So all that's left is to stamp our sentiment. And as I say, I've used the, I probably perhaps would have gone for, perhaps going to go for 1/2 inch actually. I've used quite a narrow one here, so I'm just going to trim a 1/2 inch, which I think should work with that. So make this one a 3/4 inch piece. Wouldn't recommend cutting small pieces like this. I always prefer to cut them off a large piece. You stand more chance of getting a good straight cut. So having inked that up, there we go, happy birthday, and that'll just pop in. And as I've said before, just always worth double checking on the reverse on these. Just make sure you haven't sort of twisted it very slightly when it goes in. So I pop it in and just turn it over. want to go in. There we go. You can just see, just wiggling that, just make sure it's nice and level. And a little bit of glue on the end there. Pop that on. And then just snip. And then that will happily just go on a couple of dimensionals. Mini dimensionals, perfect for this, or your standard dimensionals, depending on the size of your sort of banner. And just of 3 to support it well. Ink pad out of the way. And then position your sentiment going to work well just down there. So there we have a couple of scrap busting stamped and DSP scrapped image cards using the World of Good suite. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to purchase any of the projects, if you'd like to purchase any of the items you've seen today, pop along to my blog or click on the description, the down arrow on the description bar underneath this video, and you'll find links to all of those products and pop them in your basket. Thanks for watching. Bye.